I can't let December go by without sharing my monthly favorites. This is one of my favorite videos to make. I say that every time because it's true. Anything goes, you know that, in these favorite videos. And remember, a lot of the things that are in these favorites videos could also make excellent gifts if you're still on the hunt, or gifts for yourself. Sometimes we have to buy our own gifts, okay? It's just the way the world works. The first thing that I want to share with you is something that might surprise you a little bit. If you're like me and you are in need of this item, I wish that I hadn't waited so long, because I just thought I'm not old enough to need those. The long and short of it is that I finally bit the bullet and bought myself some compression socks. Okay, and I have no regrets. In fact, the only regret I have is that I didn't just suck it up and buy them sooner, because I love them. If you have like poor circulation like I do, okay, my feet are always freezing cold. But I also, because I have poor circulation, I deal with a lot of swelling and stuff, especially if I have to sit at my desk, traveling and things like that. But there's just times where I just feel like I need a little help. And these compression socks, the first time I wore them, I thought, are they even doing anything? Because I guess I expected that they would be like uncomfortable, or not painful, but just uncomfortable in some way. And they were not at all. And the ones that I have, I got two different kinds. One of them are a little thinner. Obviously, they're compression socks, so they go all the way up to like the knee area. And when I take them off, I'm like, holy cow. I mean, if you struggle with swelling, then you know, and I don't have to explain it to you. It's like you can actually see like there's definition. I have ankle bones. Believe it or not, they do in fact exist under all of that swelling. So if you've been thinking like maybe you might need them, but you're kind of holding off, don't hold off. Get yourself some compression socks, and you can thank me later. The next thing that I want to share with you is my little fringe shawl wrap thingy. This has been on my wish list on Anthropologie for quite some time, and it went on major sale for like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. In fact, it might still be on super good sale. It comes in a few different colors. I absolutely love it. It is in fact quite warm. A lot of times around the office here, I will just wear this. Like the last few days, I've just been wearing this over a t-shirt, whatever. It's not about fashion. I'm just trying to get stuff done. But I just wrap it, tie it. I'm trying not to hit the mic, y'all. I'll just wrap it, tie it like that, and I just wear it around the office too. But it's so cute over a coat, over any kind of a jacket. The material is this very like super soft but thick knit. And the fringe, I love fringe, okay? We know this. This is not news to anybody. I love fringe. I'm here for all the fringe. And I think this scarf is a fantastic deal, especially with the like 30% off that Anthropologie is offering. So hopefully that is still on sale, because I adore it. I really meant to include this in my women's gift guide, and I just completely forgot. I almost always share PJs in my women's gift guide, and I just totally spaced on it. And I feel real dumb about that. But because they're such a perennial favorite for me, I thought, well, let me share them in my monthly favorites video. And maybe, just maybe, if you still need gift ideas, or if you need to send a gift recommendation to somebody like for you, I'm here to tell you, you are going to be as obsessed with these pajamas as I am. Now, I'm a PJ lover anyways, but these from Petite Plume, I love so much, okay? Y'all know how much I love my lake pajamas. I've shared about those forever. Yes, I interchange pajama. I don't know. Neither word feels quite right for me, which is why I usually call them PJs. But the point is, these are in a bamboo cotton, like a super, super soft. It's like an organic bamboo cotton. Honestly, it's made of, this is like woven from strands of angel hair or something, okay? They're just so, so soft. And the cut of this particular pair is very like forgiving in terms of sizing if you are gonna gift them. The waistband is extremely stretchy. It can stretch. They're kind of a cropped but like wide leg. The top, love the top, again, kind of a boxier, wider cut. And the sleeves are like slightly cropped as well, which is fantastic, because then your sleeves aren't getting in your coffee or your cookies or your baking or your ice cream in the middle of the night. I'm not judging whatever we're doing in our PJs, okay? But I'm just gonna tell you that these are probably gonna be the softest thing that you ever put on your body. They are 100% worth the price. They are pricey PJs, but they are worth the price, which is part of what makes them like an excellent gift for a mother-in-law, a mother, a daughter, a BFF. Like, save these for the real ones, you know? But, oh, trust me, they are so So good. My next favorite, and this one, we're gonna have to come to a little reckoning, okay? We women, we've accepted a lot of things over time that just feel normal to us, even though when we step back and look at them, we're like, wait a second, why do we do that? Or why do we keep wearing that? Many of us have held out hope that the technology would someday exist where we could say goodbye to wired bras, but still get the same support and lift, okay? That's why many of us have clung tightly to our wired bras for years, because the bras without them didn't do the job that wired bras did. We need not accept it anymore because the technology is here. It has arrived. Ebby has come to our rescue. They have finally created a bra that gives you both the support, the lift that you're looking for without the wire. Say goodbye to the painful wire, my friend. I get it. Sometimes we feel like things are gimmicky, but the technology behind how and why these bras perform the way that they do. Ebby has a number of bras that I want to share with you just super quickly, depending on what kind that you are looking for. Some of my favorites, the t-shirt bra. I wear a lot of like t-shirts and tops and things where like matters to me that the ladies look lifted and not saggy, you know, just like up, but not like up my nose. Okay. There's a happy medium here we're looking for. They use smart solution tech, and it is going to replace all metal wire bras in the future. It's truly going to become a new industry standard. The Relief bra, it has 3D wing suspension. Yes, I did say that, wing suspension. And it's actually inspired by suspension bridge technology. You ever seen a suspension bridge? Kind of the same thing. Luckily, we're holding up tatas and not a whole bunch of cars and 18-wheelers, all right? But what it does is actually evenly distribute the weight, which gives you, of course, ultimate comfort without underwires. So they're replacing the wire with their silicone tech support. So it's giving you the lift of an underwire bra, but with a wireless bra feel. I will just tell you that these bras are worth it at full price, but you do not have to pay full price, okay? Because they are having an amazing sale. Right now, you can get 30% off site-wide. And it's also on everything, so not just bras, they're panties. Hello. The high-waisted thong, my favorite cut and style of undies. I love them. And this savings is better than like, typically I would give you guys a discount code of like 15% or something like that. This is better than that, all right? So this is better than like normal discount code territory. I'm telling you, you've got to give Ebby's bras a try. Their silicone wire-free technology is gonna blow your mind, okay? It's gonna give you all the support and lift of a wired bra, but without any of the pain and discomfort. All right, I got one of these over the summer. I really hummed and hawed over it, but I just thought that is so cool. And I searched high and low for a dupe, okay? And I've not found anything that is similar in quality at all to this product. So I waited months, okay? I really did try to find something that was less expensive, but I have to just tell you, because lots of y'all have asked when I shared like some Tuckernuck lookalikes and stuff. This is a reversible, double-sided scarf belt. So it's a leather belt with these holes in it, so you can loop your scarf through it and then tie it like a belt. I got the brown leather one that is reversible. Okay, that's part of what makes these, in my opinion, great and worth the money. They are really good quality, and you're getting double duty out of them because they're reversible. You're getting two very workable colorways. But Sarah Flint did a little collab with Mary Orton, who is like one of my favorite influencers to follow. I really love her style. I mean, she has like a whole like glam life going on, but I love her style and I get a lot of inspiration and stuff from her style. And so when I saw that she did a collab, and I found them independent of each other, but apparently they've known each other for a long time. So they did this collab. I kind of really wanted the perfect cap toe shoes, but I didn't get them. I just stuck with the belt because it's a beautiful like suede, black on one side and brown suede on the other. So it's just beautiful, perfect for pairing with fall dresses, winter dresses, and summer, truthfully. I just wanted to share this with you because I know that during the holidays and stuff, they're gonna have some sales, but it's one of my most adored pieces in my closet. I don't have any regrets about the purchase. So it is pricey. I feel like it's worth it. I really do think if you wear a lot of dresses, because it really lets you get so much versatility and create so many new looks out of the same piece, because it really just depends on which scarf you weave through it. Feel like I really do take it seriously when I share things that are kind of pricey with y'all, because I certainly would not tell you to go out and spend your hard-earned money on something that is crap. I just today discovered that I'm a ding-dong, okay? I have been wanting to share this palette. This is from Hourglass. This is the Swan palette. I once again include this in the gift guides because I do think this would make an excellent gift, because if you've ever used any of the Hourglass ambient light powders, they are pretty darn universal in terms of like anybody can wear almost any of the palettes, whether they're slightly darker, lighter. You can make these work because of how the product goes on. I really wanted the horse one that I thought was and is like exclusive to Sephora. It sold out all the time. Every time I'd go to get it, I'd get on the wait list. It was constantly sold out. It was driving me nuts. And I just said, forget it. I'm gonna get the Swan. And I'm so glad that I did. And I basically wear it every single day that I wear makeup. I'm using this. And if I'm just throwing things in a bag real quickly to go, this is all I take, because it's got like a bronzer shade, highlights, and blushes, which I can also use as eyeshadows. It really is almost like an all-in-one palette. I really, really wanted the horse one too. And this morning, when I was working on finding links and seeing where I could find the best price for y'all before I shared this, I just went to Hourglass's website. Many of us, if you're like me, you kind of forget that a lot of these brands have an actual website where you can just go buy their stuff, because stuff sells out at Sephora and Ulta all the time. And then sometimes we think, well, it's just gone, sold out. But sometimes an actual manufacturer, like, you know, they have a website, you can order it from them. I went to their website because the horse one was sold nowhere else but Sephora, except on Hourglass's website, they have a little tab where you can customize these. So you can pick from all 4 of the exteriors. It's like a fox, a swan, a horse, and I don't remember what the other one is, sorry. But you can pick the outside and then you get to pick the inside. At the stores, you get what you get. The swan one comes with these shades and that's it. The horse one comes with those shades and that's it. But on Hourglass's website, you can pick the exterior case and then you can pick its innards. And that's exactly what I did this morning. I got so excited when I realized this. So I got the horse palette too, with the lightest shade interior. I know, it's the little things for me, y'all. I have loved this palette so much that I know now that I will use the heck out of the other one, so I feel even better about it. And yes, I know that it's silly and sometimes I get excited about silly things, but honestly, sometimes it feels like the world is just burning down around us. So I will choose to find joy and allow myself to feel joy over things that might seem silly, but I will find joy and take it where I can. The next 2 products are, as I understand it, Chris McMillan is Jennifer Aniston's former hairdresser, hairstylist. Got a little cred there, because who doesn't? I mean, everybody has loved Jennifer Aniston's hair basically for her entire acting career. And I gotta tell you, of the few that I've tried, I'm really, really loving them. Now, the 2 that I want to share with you are specifically the gloss spray. If you want a gloss spray that doesn't like weigh down your hair, we talk about this all the time for us fine-haired ladies that I have decently thick hair, but it's fine. So I can get weighed down very quickly and easily. This makes your hair look so smooth and like you just had a blowout. After you blow dry it, obviously put this on your hair damp and then blow dry it. It really works. It really, really works. And the other product that I've just fallen in love with, especially right now when I'm dealing with flyaways like nobody's business from both new growth and a little bit of breakage, okay? How the world works, okay? I get both at the same time. This is the wand. So it looks like a mascara wand, but it's not. It's a styling fix tool. So if you want to, it's on-the-go solution to tame flyaways and touch up any style. If you're somebody who likes the really like slicked back look, you can use this to like really slick back your hair. But the reason that I like it so much is because I've tried a number of these like little styling wand and things to help fix frizz and flyaways and stuff. And a lot of times, once you've used it, like you're done ski in terms of like, you can't brush your hair and then restyle it later or the next day, like that's it. The next step is you gotta wash your hair before you can do anything else. But not with this. Like I can use this and the next day, I brushed my hair out a little bit. It's gone. It doesn't leave flakes in my hair. It doesn't leave my hair feeling like gross or weird. I'm actually quite surprised how it's able to hold and then eventually as you like brush to like disappear out of your hair. Now I use a little amount of it. I suppose if you like really went to town with it, that might not be the case, but it kind of like breaks up and goes away as after you brush when you're ready to like get rid of it out of your hair. Highly, highly recommend both the gloss spray and that product. All right, now I told you guys in a previous video about the Moroccan oil hand wash and lotion and how much I love them. And I decided to try, this is their rinse-free hand cleanser. So it's not really a sanitizer. I mean, I think I might have called it a sanitizer, but it cleanses skin when soap and water are not available. The reason that I like it is that sanitizer, sometimes the odor is not so pleasant. And this, how many times do we go to the bathroom in Target or whatever, and like the sink stuff doesn't work, it's a mess, it's a disaster. And sometimes I'm like, come on kids, let's just go use some sanitizer instead of trying to struggle our way through the soap and water in that situation. So it's always nice to have like an option. But this, I mean, it's got alcohol in it, so it's fast drying. Okay, your hands don't feel like sticky or wet, they dry fast. But after the alcohol smell wears off, which takes, 60 to 90 seconds, you're left with a very light and like fresh version of the Moroccan oil scent. I love it. It's silly, I know. Okay, what would a favorites video be if I didn't share a little something of perfume? This one gave me a giggle, and if you're from like the UK, then you might know why this one gave me a giggle. But I really wanted to try it. Okay, so this is from Jo Malone. It's called Ginger Biscuit. Maybe you get the joke, maybe you don't, but it's called Ginger Biscuit. And if you want to smell like sexy baked good, that's what this is, okay? I never know a better way to describe it, but like that baked good, that ginger like scent to it. I just got the little travel because, again, y'all know I typically do, this is what I buy because I like to try perfumes and I don't want giant bottles of things. Plus the giant bottle is quite expensive, whereas this is about $30. I really love it. It's so like warm and kind of ambery, but gingery. Maybe my standards are low. I don't think so though. I think this smells amazing. So if you've liked my other perfume recommendations, you'll probably like this one. This might come as a surprise, okay? You guys know I've told you that like the Beauty Pie concealer has been my ride or die for years. I try other ones, I use other ones from time to time, but I always come back to that one. Well, I think she might have been dethroned. In fact, I'm quite convinced. I finally tried the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. Here's why she has likely dethroned my Beauty Pie concealer, because specifically for my ladies over 40 with the under eye wrinkles, okay? Somehow, with no setting at all, I use no setting powder at all with this, it does not get dry and cakey at all. Now, obviously, if you like scrunch up your eyes and stuff, you might get like a little line right under there that you just pat out with your finger. Honestly, I'm like so surprised. I wore this Black Friday shopping where we were in and out of stores and outside where it was very cold. By the time we're on our way home from that kind of like shopping trip where we're out all day, I've had my concealer on all day, I'm in the cold air inside. By the time I get in the car usually and I look in the mirror, I'm like, whoo, Lord, my under eyes are a mess, okay? They're usually like, if I've put powder on, it's dry, it's cakey, or it's crepey looking. I kept looking in the rearview mirror on my way home just to double check, was I crazy? Because my under eyes still look smooth, hydrated, not cakey. So I don't know what technology is in this, but she has, I feel like I need to use it for like 6 months before I can definitively say, but thus far, this is all I reach for anymore. Nothing else. I don't feel like I have to layer a bunch of concealers. Like this is what I reach for 95% of the time, unless I'm testing out new things. But this Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer is so good, especially for the mature skin ladies. If you've been on the struggle bus with concealers, give this one a try. Oh, and I cannot forget to tell you about this bubble bar necklace that I love so much. So this one that I'm wearing right now is from Tucker Nuck. This is what got me started in my love for like the kind of bezel cut diamond necklaces, or like, you know, just bezel cut diamonds in general, is like this look. And then I got this one from Bobble Bar that is like more of a stiff wire like choker with the like little drop diamond on it that is so pretty. It's very simple. That's what I like about it, is if you're not into like big flashy, but you still want something that's like a little pizzazz, a little something extra, this Bobble Bar necklace is just the jam, okay? I've ordered so many things from Bobble Bar that I've loved over the years, and I just feel like they're kind of the first place I check, especially when there's like a new style of jewelry that's trending or like becoming popular. I go check Bobble Bar because their quality is fantastic and their prices are reasonable, and it lets me try out jewelry without like spending a fortune on it to see how do I like that look? How do I like that style? So it's kind of my go-to place, and my go-to place when I want to like gift things, because you can get a lot of like personalized kind of things there. I've got some friendship bracelets for my girlfriends when we went to the beach last year. I got us all matching friendship bracelets and stuff from Bubble Bar. So they're great for that. Great for gifts. That's where I got my little girls like their bead making kit for Christmas. So if you haven't tried Bubble Bar or tried anything from there, I highly recommend that you do. I'll link you to a few of my Bubble Bar favorites, but I definitely wanted to mention that little like crystal drop necklace because it's perfect for like holiday and winter wear. The next thing that I want to share with you is something that, once again, I know it's like, it's a little pricey, but I feel like the December favorites, I want to share some things because I know that this is a time when you might be like, you and your spouse might be like, hey, we want to like splurge on a little something for us together. I've been on the hunt ever since I stayed in that hotel, or not that hotel, that rental house in July, where they had the most comfortable mattress I've ever slept on. I went as far as to peel all the sheets off, find the item number, like every bit of information I could find about the mattress. My husband and I both emailed and reached out to the manufacturer. We were like, we don't care. We'll sell you our firstborn. We need one of these mattresses. And they were like, sorry, we don't make that model anymore. And we're like, okay, well, what do you make that's similar? And they're like, nothing. The least helpful I've ever, I mean, we're literally like, we're trying to give you our money. And they were like, we don't want it. Fine. We've been testing out. We ordered a new mattress, and I'll be honest, I'm disappointed. It's not what I wanted it to be. There's a like long return window on this mattress, so I'm probably going to end up returning it and trying something different. But in the meantime, because my husband does not love the idea of returning mattresses and taking them off the bed, I was like, you know what, maybe, because parts of it, I don't want to go into the whole thing. Parts of it we really like. There's just a couple areas that I'm like, ugh. So I decided to give this a try after much research. This is called the Moon Cloud Mattress Topper. I have no words. It really does make your bed feel like you are sleeping on a cloud. So soft and fluffy without being, you know, sometimes something like a mattress or a topper is too soft, then it just hurts your back. This doesn't do that. My husband and I both, like, that's a problem for us. If it's like too soft, then it just hurts our backs. This does not. I just don't even have words. I've like run out of like adjectives. I don't know how to describe this thing other than to say that the name of it, the Moon Cloud, feels very appropriate. It like puts a smile on my face. I see my bed and I'm like, yes, yes. I've got my Moon Cloud, my Lola blanket. I never want to get out of my bed. Maybe I should make my bed less comfortable, but I am at the age now where it's like, no, I want a bed that is like, I look forward to coming home and being in my bed. I don't want to go to a hotel and be like, well, this hotel's bed is nicer than mine at home. No, I want my bed at home to be like just amazing. And it is with this Moon Cloud topper thing. I know, obviously, I bought mine from their website, but I did see that I think you can get them on Amazon. I'll link you to where I can find it and where the best deal is, because I'm certain they're going to have sales, obviously, this time of year to get it at a discount. So if it's something that you might want to make your bed into a luxurious dream bed. Okay, holy cannolis, did we make it to the end? We did. We made it to the end. That's everything for my December favorites, my goodness. But it's difficult for me sometimes, y'all, to narrow it down, because I just am like, oh, I want to tell them about this and that and like random things sometimes. But I did attempt to narrow it down to some of my very favorites that I also think many of which would make a lovely gift for someone else or for yourself. If you're buying for yourself or needing to send someone gift ideas for you, maybe you got some from this video. I hope that you are having a fantastic start to your December, again, edging ever closer to Christmas. It's my favorite time of year. Hopefully it is yours too. But that is it for me today. And hopefully you'll subscribe, come back, and I'll see you back here again very soon.